The Man Who Tried to Rob a Bank with a Cucumber, 2017, Scotland. In the bustling city of Glasgow, Scotland, one man's attempt to make a quick getaway would go down in history for all the wrong reasons. The year was 2017 and it was supposed to be just another day at the local bank. But for one individual, the ordinary would soon become absurdly bizarre. This man, dressed in what appeared to be a rather normal outfit, walked into the bank with one peculiar item tucked under his arm, a cucumber. Now, at first glance, there was nothing particularly extraordinary about this cucumber. But here's the twist. He had cleverly wrapped it in a sock, presumably to mimic the look of a firearm. With a weapon in hand, he made his way to the counter and demanded money from the tellers. But here's where things start to take a turn for the worse. The bank staff, no doubt startled by the man's rather unconvincing weapon, quickly realised something was off. Was he really attempting a robbery with a cucumber in a sock? It was almost too ridiculous to be true. The man, in his apparent haste and perhaps not expecting such a quick reaction, was swiftly escorted out of the bank by security. Soon after, police were called to the scene, and the man, still clutching his sock-covered cucumber, was promptly arrested. Authorities later revealed that the would-be robber had not thought his plan through very well. In fact, it was hard to imagine how he ever believed a vegetable could serve as a convincing threat. The bizarre story of the cucumber robbery quickly became a sensation, with news outlets all over the world picking it up. People couldn't stop laughing at the absurdity of the crime, and it became one of those stories you just had to share with friends. The man's attempt to make a quick buck ended as quickly as it had started, and while he may have hoped to walk away with money, the only thing he left with was a lesson in how not to rob a bank. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, share and subscribe to help the channel grow.